Hi, welcome to the channel. Today is the second day of the ninth chapter, that is hustling, the gentle art of self promotion. Let's start the strategic giving marketing plan. Freely give, freely receive. It works. The more you focus your business on providing a valuable service and helping people, the more your business will grow. A number of the subjects of our case studies discussed how giving, often described in different ways but with the same meaning, has been a core value of their business. One of the best descriptions came from Megan Hunt, the Omaha dress market maker we met in chapter 1 and 3. My marketing plan could be called strategic giving. When I launch a new line of dresses each year, I contact two or three influential bloggers and create a custom dress for them, which always brings a tons of new customers when they write about it. But most importantly, I turn my attention toward my clients. Often I upgrade someone's shipping to overnight for free, or double someone's order, or include a copy of my favorite book with a handwritten note. I like to package my products with shipping like a gift to my best friend. This strategy has been a huge contributor to fast growth and popularity in my industry. John Morfield, an unemployed architect during a time when jobs were scarce, just set up shop in Seattle Farmers Market with a sign that read 5-cent architecture advice. In exchange for a nickel, he would give advice on any problem that homeowners, real estate agents, or anyone else brought to him. The 5-cent advice was effectively a lead generation program that might lead to additional business, but John legitimately and genuinely offered professional advice without the expectation of more than a nickel. As news spread of the 5-cent architect, John got free advertising from CNN, NPR, the BBC, and numerous other media outlets. Because of the attention and new clients who came in through the farmers market, John is now a successful self-employed architect, a key distinction from his peers who are still trying to get hired at firms. Another way to practice strategic giving to deliberately not take advantage of every opportunity to increase income. As my own business grew and I received my public attention, I began to receive a lot of requests from consulting sessions. I never really saw myself as a consultant, but I figured, why not? If this is what people want, maybe I can do it. I created a page on my website, received plenty of interest, and conducted a few sessions as a test. Long story short, the whole thing felt false and inauthentic to me. I had people, lots of people I had helped lots of people with specific problems before, but not on a pay per time basis. When I talked with people who had paid for access to me, I felt physically ill. I realized my discomfort was in doing it for money, so I stopped. I still do some limited consulting whenever I can, but now I do it for free with the right people and do on my own terms. I enjoy it, especially without the pressure of knowing they are paying me to deliver. I am not always able to offer helpful advice, but I know that when I can be helpful, that person will likely be there for me at some point in the future. It's not about keeping score or trading favors on a quo pro quo basis. It's about genuinely caring and trying to improve someone else's life whenever you can. Like any kind of marketing, this practice can be manipulated or abused. Tourists landing at the international terminal at lakhs are met outside by friendly people with official looking clipboards who offer to help other directions to the city. Hey, where are you headed today? They ask. Can I be of assistance? After they provide directions or answer questions from unsuspecting tourists, there's a pitch. I am working today on behalf of a great organization. Can you help us out with a donation? The implied message is I just helped you. Now it's your turn. This isn't the kind of strategic giving that serves your interest well in the long term. The intention of the airport solicitors isn't to be helpful. They are merely using helpfulness as a tool to gain the trust of unsuspecting tourists. Strategic giving is about being genuinely, truly helpful without the thought of a potential payback. Building relationships is a strategy, not a tactic. Getting to know people, helping them, and asking for help yourself can take you far. This is not a non-profit endeavor. It often pays off in real money with interest over time. But it is a long-term strategy, not a short-term tactic to copy for quick success. Originally from South Dakota, Scott Mayer was working as a professor of peace studies in the Arctic Circle in Tromsø, Norway. It was a long way from home, but the winters were familiar, he explains. Meanwhile, his brother, John, was a consultant for Accenture in Minneapolis. Scott and John's migration away from their roots was normal back in South Dakota. There was a clear divide between people who stayed and people who got out. After a few years away, both Scott and John began to think of returning home with a mission. South Dakota was a bad place and there was growing community of entrepreneurs there, many of whom had a problem. Small businesses in the region tended to be run by people with fewer technical skills than those in Minneapolis or Chicago, the region's main hubs. Around here, Scott told me, people tend to use an old school phone book to contact someone, and many business owners struggle with using email effectively. We knew we could help them grow their business. Scott and John founded Nine Clouds, a consultancy designed to help local businesses reach more customers through improved communication while gently educating them along the way. They give clients the fish by helping them reach new customers. Their clients are smart but worry about wasting time with new technology. Nine Clouds shows them the benefits of learning new tools that have been proved to be useful. The firm works hard to drum up business, but it focuses first on drumming up value. Every chance we get, we talk and share information with others and support them in their work. Scott says it may not be a sale or partnership, but building those relationships today always comes back around for new opportunities tomorrow. The community is noticing. Nine Clouds won second place in the South Dakota Governor's Giant Vision contest, and John was recognized by Business Week as an up and coming leader. Nine Clouds did $45,000 in net income during the first 6 months of operations, $180,000 the next year, and is now on track to becoming a mid six-figure business. First say yes, then say hell yeah. Other business books will tell you about saying no, how you should guard your time, only do what you are good at, and turn down far more requests than you accept. As a business grows over time and options for growth become more selective, that may indeed be useful advice. But what if you took the opposite approach, especially at first? What if you deliberately said yes to every request unless you had a good reason not to? The next time someone asks for something, try saying yes and see what it leads to. Whatever success I have had in my own work thus far has always come from saying yes, not from saying no. Derek Sivers, who founded a business he later sold for $22 million, he then donated the money to a charitable trust, offers an alternative strategy. As things get busy, evaluate your options according to the hell yeah test. When you are presented with an opportunity, don't just think about its merits or how busy you are. Instead, think about how it makes you feel. If you feel only so about it, turn it down and move on. But if the opportunity would be exciting and meaningful, so much so that you can say hell yeah when you think about it and find a way to say yes. Keep something away and watch people jump. Are the crickets chirping in your business? There's nothing like a contest or giveaway to get people engaged. I regularly receive 1,000 comments or more on a single Facebook post giving away a $15 book. I used to wonder, what is the last person thinking? 999 people have entered, but maybe I'll be the lucky one. Over time, I realized that it wasn't so much about winning as it was about social participation. If all your friends are putting their names down, why won't you do the same thing? The difference between contest and a giveaway is fairly simple. A contest involves some kind of competition or judging, whereas a giveaway is a state of free offer provided to winners through random entries. There are pros and cons to each. A contest usually requires more work for both the aspiring winners and the business hosting the contest, but it can generate more interesting. A giveaway is quick and easy and can generate a large quantity of entries, but since there's usually nothing to do other than put your name down, the typical giveaway doesn't create much real engagement. For the best result, experiment over time with both methods. The $10,000 10-hour marketing and sex experiment. In the future, marketing will be like sex. Only the losers pay for it. This widely circulated statement first appeared in a December 2010 article in Fast Company magazine. Guess what? The future is here. It may not be completely for losers, but the role of paid advertising in marketing has long since changed. The vast majority of case study subjects I talked with built their customer base without any paid advertising at all. They did so largely through word of mouth. While thinking about the quote and drafting this chapter, I decided to conduct a unscientific experiment to measure paid ads versus free hustling. Over the course of a month, I spent $10,000 on carefully selected ads and sponsorship for my travel hiking cartel service. I also spent 10 hours hustling, writing guest posts, recruiting a joint venture with another service, so touching base with journalist contacts, and so on. Here are the results. Ad cost $10,000 plus 2 hours of setup. Number of new customers 78. Estimated value of new customer $7,020 versus hustling cost 10 hours $0 setup. Number of new customer 84. Estimated value of new customers 7,560. Approximate R per hustle value 756. Do we have a clear winner? I think so, but with a couple of disclaimers. First, one could say that I had access to relationships that other don't have, and those relationships we what were determined the high R per hustle value. This may be partly true. However, the whole point of hustling is to put your relationships to good use, whatever they are. Not everyone may be able to earn $756 $756 per hustling hour. However, some situation could have produced an even higher hustling value. It is also true that hustling time is not unlimited. If I had $1 lakh spent instead $10,000, the situation might indeed be different. Combining hustling with paid advertising, again carefully selected, could be viable option for some. The point is that hustling can take you far when you are thinking about how to get the word out and build your business. Think about hustling first and paid advertising later. One objection to the hustling and relationship building strategies described in this chapter is that they take time. Well, of course, they do. They are a big part of your work. But if you are worried about spending all day on a social network site, you can avoid doing that by sticking to a series of quick check-ins. I maintain a text file of information and links to share, and a couple of times a day I go online and post something. At the same time, I scan all the messages that have come through for me and respond to as many as possible. Although I sometimes spend more time out of habit or interest, the whole process doesn't have to take any longer than 10 to 15 minutes a day. The point is to do what makes sense to you. Get up in the morning and get to work. Make something worth talking about and then talk about it. What do you know? How can they help? And of course, the answer lies in being incredibly helpful yourself. The one page promotion plan. Goal: to actively and effectively recruit new prospects to your business without getting overwhelmed daily. Maintain a regular social media presence without getting sidetracked or overwhelmed. Post 1 to 3 helpful items. Respond to questions and touch base with anyone who needs help. Monitor 1 or 2 key metrics, no more. Read more about this in chapter 13. Weekly, also for ask for help or joint promotions from colleagues and make sure you are being helpful to them as well. Maintain regular communication with prospects and customers, at least monthly. Connect with existing customers to make sure they are happy. Ask, is there anything else I can do for you? Prepare for an upcoming event, contest, or product launch. Once in a while, perform your own business audit to find missing opportunity that can be turned into active projects. Ensure that you are regularly working toward building something significant, not just reacting to things as they appear. Key points: if you are not sure where to spend your business development time, spend 50% on creating and 50% of on connecting. The most powerful channel for getting the word out usually start with people you already know. If you build it, they might come, but you will probably need to let them know what you have built and have on how to get there. When you are first getting started, say yes to every reasonable request. Become more selective. Consider the hell yeah test as you become more established. Use the one-page promotion plan to maintain a regular schedule of connecting with people as you also spend time building other parts of your business. And today is the end of the ninth chapter. We will start the 10th chapter in the next session. If you are new on the channel, subscribe the channel and press bell icon so that you will get notification about new video upload. Don't forget to like and share. Thank you so much.